So I want to start off tonight by bringing forward a big idea. And that is, it's not what happens to you that matters, but rather what you think about it. I'll say it again. It's not what happens to you that matters, but what you think about it that does. I'll never forget that hospital room. After being told that tomorrow I'd undergo emergency brain surgery to remove a cyst in my brain. And I should let those people close to me know. I was in critical condition, and my parents were told I may not make it. Pretty devastating. I was pretty low after this, as all my progress was washed away. But it wasn't, was it? I kind of rationalized through this process like, look, you've built back through this setback already. You know how to do it. So let's go. Without looking at me, just saying, I don't think you can talk again. And I got paired up with a Kiwi nurse, and she was a mean old gal, and she got me, she took me down to the park, and she would sit me in front of these people and be like, hey Dan, they don't think you can talk. I mustered up some courage and I said a few choice words towards them, so. Now I'm not comparing myself to Michael Jordan. But I'm not comparing myself to Michael Jordan. Mood follows action. I'm a big believer in this. One day, I'm not sure what happened, but I just switched my perspective. And I switched it to, this is the best place to learn how to walk in the world, because if I can walk here, I can walk anywhere. We picked a day, March 31st. I was stoked, but I was also pretty worried, like what if this goes pear-shaped on me? And then we did this. Probably my most controversial take on this presentation is going to be top right, Brussels sprouts. I hate them. I hate them, I hate them, I hate them, I hate them. I'm never going to have them again in my life. And I'm trying to live my life like the hero in my own story. What would the hero do? He finds out he's got a brain injury. He's flat on his back. He's got nothing going on. What does the hero do to rectify that? Well, he eats clean. He gets up early. He meditates. He goes to the gym. He's like honest and truthful and like a good stand-up guy. Like I'm trying to live my life like I'm the hero of my own movie. I can't tell you it's all rainbows and butterflies because that's just not true. None of this is easy. It's not easy to do any of this stuff. To walk again, to talk again, to smile again, to ski again. It's not easy, but it's simple. What I mean by this is like, if you know what you're going for, if you call your shot, just work towards that every day.
There were takeaways for everyone. I learned about how to persevere and be determined as an individual, but I also learned a lot about teamwork. And throughout the whole thing, I was inspired. There were moments where my breath was taken away, and there were moments that really made me reflect about my journey and the path that I'm on. So
is to change my mindset from woe is me to what can I learn from this, and go from that Michael Jordan mentality of finding the game within the game.
It was actually really inspiring to hear his story start to finish, and really had me second guessing, kind of looking at some of the limits I have on myself. So
very powerful speaking, just a remarkable person. And I'm going to apply some of the hacks that he brought up